So guys, we are going to start off with this base tonight, and it was too late for me to text y'all to let you know we were live and all that stuff because we were volleyballing. But don't forget to get a spot on our text list. And Design School has just opened this week. So we only open up twice a year. So we were sending out an email today to everybody on the wait list to give them first chances to get in. And then if you want to get into Design School, all you need to do is text us the word Bloom, okay? So I'm going to be live this next week talking all about it, and hopefully our students will be joining us live too. So if you have questions, you can ask. But I'll be live quite a bit while we're making and creating together. So this is a smaller wreath base. It's an 18-inch pine, and I don't spend a whole lot of time opening it, but I just want to get a nice kind of even shape when I go around. Let's start with that first. Hi, Judy. I'm so glad you're here too. I hope everybody's having a great evening and had a great start off to your week. Is anybody over here on TikTok watching? I see you guys watching. Yay. Hello, my TikTok viewers. You don't have to be quiet. You can chat it up if you want, or you can just watch and have some fun. Either way is good. Triple D's here. Hey, Debbie Davis. Glad you're here to come and hang out with us. I think we're going to start off making our perimeter. We're going to use this guy. And I've got 2 of these bushes. Hopefully it doesn't take more than 2 because I don't think I have more than 2 here. But we're going to get started with it. So I'm going to trim these off. And let's decide if we're going to cut them or not. So I'm going to be making this on the table. So you're going to see me spin it around a lot. So I normally wouldn't put a wreath on a Lazy Susan, but I think we're going to do that tonight. And live on the edge. Live it on the edge. Y'all, I'm screaming so much at the volleyball game. Oh, it was crazy. Do I have the small bases? Yes, Teresa, we do. We have these small bases in stock. We're going to have a whole supply list for you when we're done. But it's item number 50562. Oh, I don't know if that's the greenery. Nicole can tell us in a minute. She'll tell us, okay? And she'll put it in the comments, Teresa. Stacy, you got me on the big screen? Exciting, Stacy. Exciting. No football tonight. Stacy's a big football fan, so we're not in college football night tonight, just Monday Night Football. Hey, from Wyoming. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Okay, let's start putting these in. Now, hi, Vicky and Ramona. If you've never worked with a pine base, one of the nice things about it is you can easily put things in with glue. And what you do is you put it in with glue, but then you wrap it too. So I've got extra pieces that I can bring around to stabilize the pieces I'm putting in. So pine bases are super forgiving and not so expensive, just basic pine. And then you can add fun things to it to soup it up, okay? Oh, Bonnie loves football too. Good, Bonnie. You're not a Florida Gators fan because I don't know how many of those I can take. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all, I got no skin in the game when it comes to football. Kaya's my super football fan. She was with her grandpa at the U of H game this weekend, and they got rained on. It was a whole thing. So, you know, it was quite the experience. Although she's been many a times, and then I think they ended up losing to KU. Jeez, all that for the loss. Hi, Dita. Hi, Dee Dee. I'm glad you're here. Look at Stacy putting her gators. She's just putting it right in there. Y'all are so funny. Everybody's got their teams, don't they? The Astros have been doing pretty good, and I don't even follow. I have been just so busy with life, and Kaya's really excelling in volleyball, so we're like all into volleyball. So I don't even know who plays for the Astros practically anymore. My dad is embarrassed to call me his daughter. Bonnie likes KU. Oh, geez, you beat our Cougars here last week. We went down. Hey, from Georgia. Good to see you over here on TikTok too. You guys, wherever you're watching, we are very thankful you're here. And please come and hang out anytime. I teach floral design. We have a class and all the things. We have a website where we sell all this good stuff you see us using. And we appreciate all of our customers and students Without you, we would not have a business, and we're thankful for you. Stacy, these bases are actually pretty nice for the price. And you can come way off of them. I'm starting here just to kind of create my shape. And you can see how far I'm already coming off of it. So we're going to go all the way around. Hi, Sheila. And then I think we're going to add in some peonies, some twigs. We've got some plants. Bonnie's like, yay, we beat you. Bonnie, you're supposed to be like, man, I'm sorry, but, you know, may the better team win. Something not like that. Not, yay, we beat you. Jeez. Just took a beating. All right. Those of you in design school, when you go watch this week's tutorial, the base is so super cool. I will talk about it some more in the morning when I'm live with y'all tomorrow. I got back and it's completely dry now, and I love it. It's so cool. That's a little tease. It's a little tease for everybody else, but it turned out so cool. Yeah, if you guys want information about design school, you're going to text us the word Bloom, B-L-L-O-M, and B-L-O-O-M, yeah. I'm like, how do you spell Bloom? Our text number is 832-734-5201. That's where you want to text us. Kimmy said the KDS tutorial is beautiful. Thank you, Kimmy. It's really pretty, and it's so easy. So it's one of those that I think could be a great multiple item for Etsy, or if you do craft shows, I think it would be just brilliant. And you'll have to go check it out. Hey, Barb. Hey, Janice. Glad you guys could join us tonight. Okay, let me bring this one in here. So you can see every time I'm putting it in, it is glued, but then it's also wired. So we're just crisscrossing those wires on there. Oh, thanks. Nicole just pinned that to the post here in Facebook. Now, if you're watching over on YouTube, just ask, okay? Anytime, wherever you're watching, if you need a link to another video or a course or a class, or you want to, oh, where is the wreath base you're working with, Clay? Anything like that. Just ask, and we are in there coming back, replying to the comments, so we can help you. We don't want you to feel lost. You can always email the team also at info@keleas.com. And we're like full service over here, trying to get you what you need and what you want. And, making sure you can continue on your floral journey. Look how gorgeous this is. I mean, all we've added is 2 greenery bushes. This is so pretty. So I was going to make this a wreath, but I think now we should make this an all-around centerpiece and have it where we could put a big candle, a big battery-operated candle in the middle. Y'all always safety first. I'm going to cut this one into 2 pieces because I want to put a little there and a little here. So let's make it a centerpiece. I'm going to bring this one in and just bring that over. I think that will be fun. Or even, you know, like a snowman could come out of the center. Whatever you want. This icy new greenery is thebomb.com. I can't believe we just put 2 bushes in here and it looks this good. It's really nice and full. Right now, we're literally making fall, Christmas, and Halloween for all kinds of different videos and projects. That's funny. All seasons are going full swing. Okay, that's a pretty good start. I like that. Now, let's come in and let me bring in the peonies. Now, I was going to make this a wreath, but I think we're going to put, I think we'll make it a centerpiece, okay? Okay, y'all. There's some situation going over here on Facebook. Some are saying there should be a Santa in the middle. Some are saying there should be a snowman in the middle. So you know what? That brings up the debate. The debate. Hey, Charlotte, just text us the word bloom to that number, okay? I know it's a little confusing, but get on your phone and text that number, 832-734-5201. Text us the word bloom, okay? Just like if you're sending a text to somebody. Same way. So y'all got to let us know if you're team snowman or team Santa, because there's a whole debate going on Facebook now. We were all friends, and now we just pick sides. Okay, let's get the peonies open. And we'll get them into place here. This is one of these new bushes. It's got a lot of heads. So I'm not going to use the greenery. The greenery is a little bit more muted than I really want to go in here. You could keep it if you wanted, but I'm going to take it out. And then I'm going to just cut each of these fairly short to a couple of inches. These are going to be pretty tight to the design. Oh, we're going to put some twigs in. We're going to go to town. Look at, we've got Santa, a snowman. Now we've got another snowman. Cindy says snowman. Oh no. Where is this debate going? Team Snowman, Stacy. Bonnie is just Team Santa. Hey, I swing either way when it comes to these. I go either way. Santas and snowmen. All right, let's pop in some clusters of peonies. And I'm going to just kind of create some little clusters and see what if I like it or not. Let's just start with that. Sheila likes snowmen. Oh, nice. I love it. Let's put these in here. So one of the classic design mistakes people make is they want to spread everything out everywhere. It's better when I'm using these larger heads like this to go ahead and cluster them. This wreath also has a direction and a flow. So instead of trying to fight that, we're going to try to stay in that flow. Okay, so this is all the kind of stuff I teach in design school, and I want you to try to kind of pay attention, because this is the kind of stuff that makes your work stand out from a novice who's never done this before. You can stand out and be a little bit more professional, okay? So I'm going to take out this little piece right here because it's not really a true red. I'm going to pull that out, and we're going to just use these little hydrangeas in here, tuck them in, and I'll save this. This is a little more corally, so it would go good with some of the fall things. Bonnie, no one is on Santa team tonight. You are alone. Bonnie's like, what? What happened? Santa's team is coming, Bonnie. They're coming. Here's a little smaller bloom. We can pop in here. So I'm just going to make 3 pretty little clusters. Okay? And once I'm happy with that, I can go ahead and glue them in. Ramona says, if I keep it, Santa, then after Christmas switch to snowman, right? Ramona's like, she's going to do both. So I'm just going to dip these in my glue pot. I'm going to make sure they go into my base and not shoot out the back. Okay, it's real important that I am not going too far. And make sure they're being grabbed by that pine when you put them in, okay? And if they aren't enough, you're going to take and just grab that stem with the pine. So we started off with just an inexpensive base, and now we're working our way around. We're putting in 3 different peony clusters. Oh, y'all, I like both. Santa Snow. Is there any Nutcracker people? Deb, you love the flower clusters? Good, Deb. Clustering is a whole design structure and technique we learn in design school, and that's what we're using today. Okay? So it just gives you this pop of color, and it's going to give us these little sections in between. It's easy to add our next elements. Make it so easy. So if you're not on our email list and you guys did not get an invite to design school because you weren't on the wait list yet, no worries, you can get an invite. We'll be sending them out in regular business hours, not here in the middle of the night. But just text us the word bloom, B-L-O-O-M. Even if you're watching the replay, text us the word bloom, and you can get a link for design school. It's 832-734-5201. And it's our weekly class where I teach floral design, all silk flowers. I'm a high-performing Etsy seller. I've sold thousands of wreaths, and now many thousands of supplies, taught thousands of students. So all of those things help me be a better teacher, help you learn from all of the mistakes I've made over the years. But I did craft shows for a living for 17 years, guys. I was a teacher when I first started, and then I ended up doing craft shows full time. So I'm very familiar with all of that. And then we went online, and I started shipping wreaths all over the country. I really didn't, I'll be honest with you, I didn't ship a lot out of the country because it ended up being a big pain. But I enjoyed that part of my career, and now I still sell wreaths and do all of that, but my focus is teaching and sourcing and designing supplies that are so unique and different, where your work will stand out against everyone else's work out there, and you won't be just looking like all the big box store wreaths or getting your supplies from Hobby Lobby and all those kind of places. You're getting your supplies from somewhere else where your work's going to be unique and different. So this is one of our really fun picks. It's got twigs, it's got berries, and it's got pine cones, okay? And this will all be on the supply list. Hey, Linda, I miss you too. I'm glad you're here, y'all. Linda's a Keleas student who has been recovering some big surgeries, and we are so glad to see her here. Sheila, hydrangeas would be beautiful just in these same 3 spots, guys. Magnolias would be gorgeous. You could use a cluster of magnolias in each of these sections. I could use a just a single one. You can do any of that. Yes, it'd be fine, Sheila. That sounds beautiful. I'm glad you're here, Linda. So this is called shaking hands. It's my term for spreading out your pieces, okay? It's real important. This is something you'll see people do. They just get in a hurry. They shove the piece in that they just got, and they're very excited about it, and they put it in, but they forget to do this part. Okay, now some of this is real twigs, some of this is wired. So anything that's wired, I'm making sure it's facing front. I like to take these twigs and curl them and really get rocking. You guys, you have to text the word bloom to 832-734-5201. It's not here in the comments. No matter where you're watching, you're texting that phone number. Okay? It's a little bit different. And it's going to give you the information about design school. Okay, we have 3 of these clusters, so we're going to work these in each of these open zones. All right, and let the party get started. So I need to cut this one a little bit shorter though, because it's shooting out like a million miles. Don't shoot out a million miles, please. We'll cut it a little shorter. Okay, so I've shaken hands with all of those. They're also pretty. I'm gonna hit it with the glue. And now we're gonna just come in. I'm gonna try to tuck this right under where my cluster was. Right there. Oh, perfect. Now I want this to come out and like create that dimension. That's something else we talk about and teach in design school is depth and dimension. It's my personal opinion. The more depth and dimension you have on your design, the higher price you can get for it if you want to sell your pieces. The more it's going to stand out in your home if you just make your pieces for yourself. Anybody can make something flat and throw some stuff on a base, but when you start to add that kind of dimension, it really, really matters. So try to implement that in your next project that you're doing for yourself. You haven't shaken hands since May, I know. You've been focusing on other stuff, Linda. Linda had an injury that resulted in some rehab and all that. She's doing great. She's working really hard, I know that. And we're so proud of her for not giving up, Linda. Not that you would have given up, but that's a lot. I just had a measly little knee surgery at the same time she was having all this stuff, and I can't imagine everything she was going through. Okay, let's put the third one in right here, and I'm still kind of tucking this one in behind. I'm going to cut it a little shorter. But you can see already we're adding just so much dimension. I love that part. Let's nip this one. I really could use a little bit bigger cutter, but so far we're just using one pick of this one. And then I'm going to bring some twigs in because I want some more twigs. We're not done with twigs yet. And I just have this on a Lazy Susan, guys, so when you see me spinning it around, that's all I'm doing. I'm just giving it a little spinorama. Right? So quickly, twigs take it to the next level. I mean, it was pretty before, but we just stepped it up a level. And we're not done with the twigs yet. Okay, they're just starting. Going in. Now, I'm going to pull out these big birch twigs, and we're going to put these in too, just to get a little more action, okay? Let's bring these guys in. I don't think I've worked with this one in a while, so let me just tear it and see what I get. I'm going to tear these out, and we're going to work all of these in. Okay, bring all these in. I know it, Stacy. Twigs are my favorite. Anything that gives it that depth and we can come off. We got some gorgeous fall berries in that just came in, and they're dangly berries. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but they're dangly. Oh my gosh, I haven't even asked you guys to follow, like, and subscribe. Could y'all do that, please? If you enjoy our videos, no matter where you're watching, follow, like, subscribe so you won't miss a minute. We've got lots of beautiful pieces coming out for Christmas and fall. And I'm not quite done with Halloween yet. I've got some personal projects, so you're going to see us doing a little bit of everything. I'm pretty excited. We're working on a new studio, and Honey Bunny's got that started. I've given design school students a little sneak peek, but we've got more coming. It's exciting. All right, I'm going to use my little zigzag technique to start adding these birch pieces in. And I prefer just to grab it with that twig if I can too, and not just glue, okay? Just to have a little bit more control. And even though these twigs are coming in, I want to make sure I do direct them a little. They're just not shooting wild. We're still staying with the flow of the design. Okay, let's keep bringing these. Oh my gosh, we're about to get twig levels unknown. You know, this kind of design is beautiful to put any type of bowl in the middle too. If you've got to do like a fresh flower arrangement, a beautiful glass bowl that you might already have can go in the center, and you can fill that with floating candles. There's just all kind of options. Linda Halloween, you know, you guys, Linda does a gorgeous Halloween display every year. I know that's probably not in the cards this year, but Linda, I'm sure the time will come again. You'll get back to doing it. Okay, I'm working these around the perimeter, and then I'm bringing a couple of these shorter pieces to the center. Still manipulating them every time I am, okay? I'm giving them some motion. Y'all, and I've got I've got to do some Happy Mail. I've got so many videos to do. I'm going to be videoing till kingdom come. All right, keep going around. And what we're going to do when we're all done, we'll post the supply list up on the website. We won't be texting it out or notifying anybody tonight because it's too late. And we can blame that on Kaya because she was volleyballing till the midnight hour. But, man, she played good today. Y'all, she's really getting better. I'm so proud of her. She's working so hard. And she's making good grades. But she's only been 13 a week. And the attitude is kicked in already. So y'all might want to pray. Do some extra little prayers for me that I can know how to parent a teenager. Because it's all new, uncharted territory. It makes me nervous. All right, so I keep working my way around. And basically, I like a lot of twigs, so you're probably going to see me OD it a little bit, but that's up to you and your level. And that's something I do teach on tutorials in design school. I give you stopping points so you can feel like, okay, I don't have to go any further. I could stop here. Or, okay, maybe I do want to take this one up to the next notch and go to town. Lori, you love this one? Awesome! I'm glad you do. I'm having fun. We're working our twig magic right now. I'm going to keep going around the outside. We're not done yet. Dee Dee, you remember those days with the teenager? Oh my. Yes, fun times. Oh, yay. Nicole just posted the supply list, guys. So if you're on our Facebook feed, you can get the supply list right here. She's got the link for you. If you're on if you're just watching somewhere else, you can go to Keleas.com. That's Keleas.com. And then what you want to do is click on supply lists, and this will be the most recent one. It should pop up. Your girl has added attitude, Stacy, since she was 10. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Prayers, praying for all the teenager mommies. Oh, Stacy. Woof. You really like the twigs? Nice. Nice. Me too. And because these twigs are wired, we can like really come up and go crazy with them. I think they're so fun. Now I'm going to take a couple of these really big ones, and I'm not going to cut them now. We're going to use these kind of overlap more Tammy says, you'll be great. You're a wonderful mom. It does get easier. Yeah, I thank you, Tammy. You're very kind. Kaya has been an exceptional child. So when she's testing, you know, our boundaries, it's just new for us. And it's going to be okay. But it's definitely new. Yeah, if you want, Tammy, if you want to get the link for design school and check it out and research it, no problem. Just text us the word bloom, okay? BLOOM. And the number is 832-734-5201. 832-734-5201. And if you text us the word bloom, it will text you the information back to sign up for class. And we'll be talking more about it all week, okay? Basically, we give you about a week to join, and then it closes, okay? I'm going to put my last piece in. All right. You can see I've worked the twigs in a lot. We've gotten super duper twiggy, but you know what? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And you could curl these up tighter, like if you wanted to go crazy, these could curl back on themselves. You could just go to town. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And when we put something in the middle, I will see if I've got a fun Santa that could go in the center of this. That would be stunning. Really, Janice said her 12-year-old grandson got his attitude early. You can't wait for the teens. Oh boy, Janice. Apparently the 13 hits and it just goes right. It just goes out the window. They test you out just completely. Y'all, I think this one turned out great. And I made it to be more of a centerpiece, but certainly it could hang. I think this would be gorgeous with like a beautiful cardinal. If you like signs in your work, a beautiful cardinal sign right in the back in the center would be stunning. I think that would work well. A lot of things you could do with this particular design. And when you go crazy with the twigs and have a lot of fun, I think it just takes it to the next level. All right, so we'll post some finished pictures of this once I get it all done. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll utilize it in one of our new sets whenever we're decorating. And then get this one posted for sale too. It turned out really, really pretty. This is our newest kit. We're gonna have so much fun with it. I'm Keleas, come on in, let's get started. This particular Santa boot comes just like this. And the first thing I'm gonna do to kind of prep it is I put a piece of floral foam in there. So that way I can put a really nice sizable arrangement in this container. It'll be really super stable. So this floral foam, it's just wedged in there. If you want to put it more permanently, then you can use some hot glue to attach it, and a little Gorilla Glue always helps hold it in place really good. So the first thing I'm going to do, just like I was in, if I were teaching in design school, we're going to do what we call greening out our base, and we're going to do that first. So this is one of my favorite Christmas stems here. It's a pine that has this gorgeous snow on it and berry, and we're going to use that to start greening out this base to get the boots started. So let me grab one of those and we will start breaking it up. Now you've kind of got to decide the height you want on your design, and once you kind of get an idea, okay, I want it that high, go ahead and cut. Now there's rules of design. I teach in design school, but I also am always just telling my students, hey, just go ahead and do what you enjoy too. So play with what you're looking for, you know, your finished look to look like, and get started with that. So I'm going to start by just pushing this first piece in the back of the design, and I have a lot of height. I am going to take this little pine cone off, but I'm going to hold on to it because we might bring some of these back. So when you cut that off, see if you can save the little wire so we've got it if we want to bring some of those back in the design. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to break down a couple of stems here where I can get the greenery into different sections. So we're going to cut it into, basically, I'm going to do them into two sections. I'm going to leave two pieces together and one separate, or if you really want to have more control, you could cut them all individually. But we're going to start off like this. And I'm going to use one of these on the right and one on the left of this design. So I'm going to put this one in on the right. This is two pieces together, just kind of going in and just kind of letting that come over. And in design school, we call this breaking the plane. We want it to come out over the edge of the container. Now, if you think that's coming out a little bit farther than you want you can take, and we can trim that. Like that's a little bit more than I want. I can trim this down a little, okay, and keep it a little more compacted. So you can always control the length of your stems when you're cutting and arranging them. So I'm gonna have that one come out. Oh, that's pretty. And this one kind of come into here. Look how pretty that is. So you can see how simple so far our pattern is on this, but it's easy. That was just a glue string. So I'm gonna get one more, grab another, and I'm gonna break it into sections as well here. This time we'll just do them all three separate, so we've got a good spacing. And in design school, we just call this, we're gonna, break up our pick. And I want just kind of mirror placement. What we're doing on the right, we're gonna do on the left here. And I'm keeping my my little stems that have the pine cone off to the side. We're gonna save those for the kind of a little treat at the end, okay? So I'm gonna put my longer piece out here on the left. All right, just kind of coming out. Push that in right there. Good deal. And then I want my shorter piece just going right here up the middle where we have the other. It's easy. So just like that, we've already quickly greened out our base, which I love because we have a nice foundation. It's going to serve as a great backdrop to the rest of the design. So that's how you start off by prepping your base. Now our next step is going to be to grab our berries. And we're going to use our berries as our main pop of color in here. These are done in a really pretty red that goes great with these boots. So the first thing I want to do is kind of have the stem going up the middle. I want it to be shorter than the greenery I've got on there, so we're going to go a little bit shorter. Keeping it pretty short, and let's see if that'll work. And we will put that in here. Save all those wires, guys. Anytime you get cut off a nice wire stem like this, hold on to it. That can be useful. It will be definitely useful to use for a number of different things. So I've got my glue pot over here to the side where I'm getting a little glue on. I'm just going to tuck this in. And we're practicing a little layering when we bring this in. I've already shook hands with each stem as I put it into our design, so you can see all the movement and motion. Look, isn't that great? That looks so good. Make the camera just a little bit bigger so you can see the top. This is a candy arrangement we did over to the left there in design school, but this is we're using some of the same principles here to get the basics started on this. Now, I'm going to take this spray and we're going to break it into smaller pieces, okay? So I like to do it into two sections, and we'll just cut it right here in the middle. And then I'll come in and trim the long stem off. So you'll have one that's a little bit more longer and skinnier, and one's a little chunkier. And we can take this one and divide it into a couple of sections. So I'm going to trim it there and here. Okay. And then we're going to start to build out how we want our berries. So this piece, it's long and it tapers. You want to use that for your length, how I'm going to come out over the sides on my design. And I want to take and do what we call shake hands. I'm going to manipulate the wires. The supplies we sell on Keleas.com are they're just high quality, good products that have a lot of movement. So I really believe in them if I'm selling them, that I think they're good quality and they'll be easy to design with. When something's easy to design with, your work is going to look more beautiful, more polished, more finished, more expensive. So if you ever want to get to where you sell your work, I want you to think about the supplies you're purchasing so that you can get the most, the most best quality for your customers at the most reasonable price to maximize your profits too. So I'm going to break up this one the exact same way. We're going to have one long one, and then we'll take and have two short ones. So while supplies last, we have this available in a kit, and you'll get everything you need to make it as seen here. The only thing you won't get is the foam. You just have to add your own floral foam to put in the base. So now we're going to go on the right side. So think about the same motion we gave that one to the left. We want to give this one go into the right. So whenever you use a mirror placement, it's just like the transition of the whole design occurs down the middle. That's the kind of stuff I love to teach in design school. So come join us over there in class. We would love to have you, and especially here at the holidays, because we just get started on having so much fun, and then we just transition right into the spring, and that's flower time, and that's my go time. I love it when we're getting to play with all the fun florals. So let's go ahead, hold these berries off for just a second, and go back to those 2 longer pieces of pine we had. We had these 2 that we left the pine cones on. We're gonna use these kind of coming in these sections off the back. I'll let this pine go forward, and these are gonna go right in there. We're gonna leave those pine cones on. Remember, these are the ones were in the front. I love these Santa boots. They're so cute and so fun to decorate in. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut this one to the same length. We're gonna do it on the other side. So this design we're doing today is pretty matchy-matchy, and if you're in design school, they will tell you, Keleas always like, don't matchy-matchy it, but sometimes we gotta matchy-matchy. And that just means it's the same on the right as it is on the left. See how pretty that filled in? Now we've got those little bit of pine cones in there. Isn't that looking gorgeous? Let me turn it towards you. So pretty. All right, it's time for berries. So we have some clusters that are a little bit larger. The larger clusters, we're gonna run them right in front of the cluster you just put in with the pine. Just put it right down here. Oop, it got tangled up. I wanna hear it crunch in that foam so I know it's in there secure. And then that's gonna come right in there. And we're gonna do the same thing on the left. So use the large clusters for those, okay? Because we need that little bit of height. Come on in here, baby. How cute are these? You put these on your mantle. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, I love that it's got this vintage vibe, but then it's just full with these killer berries and the snowy greenery. It's the bomb. Now, here's where you need to decide where you're going to be putting it in your home. If you are going to have it somewhere you want to see both sides, I would take some berries and put them on the back. If it's going to be something you want to use on your mantle or on your fireplace, like down at the bottom or on a table, and you know, hey, this is going in the hall table, it's one-sided, then I would go ahead and put more berries here at the front. So you decide. I held 2 berries off for the final placement. I'm going to put these right in the front. Right here. Boom. I love that. And that's going to be a little bit below the greenery. So once again, it's breaking the plate of the container. It's just so exciting to see all these gorgeous florals together. And when you get a good berry like this, it really, really makes it look stunning when you put it all together. Hey Blue-Marinos, we're getting ready to play with our newest kit. I'm going to show you how to pull it together. It starts off with this killer sign, and it's an oversized, beautiful, merry and bright sign that is going to scream from your front door how pretty it is. And I love this for the holiday season. We have already tied a bow to go with this project, so if you need it to learn how to tie the bow, just ask for the link to that video here. And no, it's always going to be also provided in the kit link to this whole kit, so you can see the bow video as well. But I'm going to show you how to put this one together. These are great for beginners or projects you want to do quickly. If you're thinking about doing some projects that the grandkids can make for their mom and dad to give as a gift, this is a perfect idea because this is a simple, easy project, but very impactful when you put it together. And it really doesn't require any glue. It's easy peasy, okay? So what I want you to do first is we're going to put our sign over to the side, and our bow is already made over to the side. And we're going to start to make our cluster. So I like to take all the pieces that come in the kit and start to do what I call shaking hands. And that's always the first step of preparing your florals to design with. So whether I'm teaching in design school, in my class, teaching hundreds of ladies and gentlemen how to floral design every week, we still have to start with this part of the process, which means you're basically fluffing out your designs. And one of the things we generally do is we do what we call greening the base first. And that means we kind of set the perimeter, and that means set the background of the design. And we usually do that with greenery. And here in this particular kit is coming with this gorgeous flocked greenery in there. So what I'm going to do is take these and just kind of overlap them, crisscross them. So I have what we call a bow zone in here where the bow is going to go, and these are going to overlap. And once you start to attach these together, you have this really strong kind of swag base. And that is just a great, easy way to start the basics of this design. So let me grab a cable tie, and we'll start to put that together and kind of build up from there. So I'm going to just start by putting one in the middle. And I got a few cable ties here. The only thing that does not come in the kit is like cable ties or wires, anything like that. You have to provide your own, but all the florals and the sign come in it. So I started by attaching this one at the center, and I'm not even going to trim that off yet. I'm going to turn it around because I want you to make this nice and strong. So I'm going to take and just gently attach this here. It's green. I'm going to kind of hide it behind. No one's going to see it. It's camoed. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm doing that on both sides, getting it all attached. These are too fun and just really kind of easy to do. One of my favorite things because they whip out really quickly. And a lot of times projects like this are just great in your Etsy shop too. Just simple little projects you can fill your shop with. I'm going to trim these all off. My wire cutters, and see, I've created this great strong base. Now bring the sign over so we can take a look at it and kind of decide how you want to lay out your project. This is a metal sign, but it's dimensional. Look at this. Look how cool the dimension. So it depends how you want to lay out your design. You could go just straight all across the top like I'm doing here. You could bend these and kind of have it swag down and go over the circular shape. Like bend it down. I think that's cute too. Another thing that's fun on a front door is just kind of go asymmetrical. Just go off to the side and let that puppy just pop out like that. I love that too. So this is kind of the look that I like. Out to the side, letting the sign be down. It's going to hang from here, and then this will be kind of a little bit cattywampus off to one side. So I love it. Now, we've got a couple of picks we need to add to our swag first, now that we've established that. So I'm going to pull that over to the side while we put these in. Now, one is a fun candy pattern, which is great. And I think it would be cute if we could kind of get a little of that going each way. So what if I take one of these and just swing it over? So when we put it down the middle, we get 3 candy canes working opposite ways. We didn't even have to cut or anything. I like that a lot. So I'm going to stick with that. Just take and trim the excess part of the stem off right here. And no one's even going to know that with the wire cutter. And we can go ahead and put our cable tie right down the middle again. Isn't that great? And because we're in here working in the bow zone, right in the middle, it's all going to be covered. You're not going to see any of that. So I'll trim that off. You can pull these candy canes out a little. I love that. And then just to kind of soften it a bit, we're going to use one of these eucalyptus sprays with a little bit of berries. It's got a little bit of glitter. And I'm going to use that piece kind of coming over here as an extra element in this section opposite than the candy. The 2 candy canes, so it's a little bit different, not all matchy-matchy, and I'll trim that off too. If you're in design school, you'll know that I'm big on not everything being so matching. Like, we want to make the eye see the little dimension and all the little depth that we're creating, but it doesn't have to be so symmetrical all the time. It can be, but it's fun to let it be a little different. So you can see we've already created our cluster. Boom. Our cluster is made, and that's going to go, it's squeaking up here at the top. And I'm going to let that just go sideways on my Berry and Bright sign. And I want to kind of bring it up a little so it's not hiding too much of the words, but it's kind of off to the side. So I need to leave room to hang it on this circle, but I want it to kind of sit in the middle of the circle, right? So in order to do that, you're going to use 2 cable ties to attach it to your sign. So I'm going to grab a couple here, and then we'll just put one over here and then one on the other side. And so that keeps it from falling all the way down. We got 2 on here in the middle of the circle. It's amazing how creative you can get with the cable ties and holding it on. You can always use wires or pipe cleaners, but I always find these can get a lot tighter than any of those and just hold up better in the long run. Okay, I'm going to trim those off. And now we got all this mechanics here you can see, but don't worry, we're going to hide that now and put our gorgeous bow right in the center. And look how cute! Now just attach this right to the spray. You don't have to go around the hanger. And you'll just, underneath my hand, I know you can't see it now, I'm just cable tying that in there. I'm trying to. But I love how cute this is. And I hope you want to try something like this for your home as well. These are just so fun. So easy. They make up in minutes. The thing that'll take you a little bit longer is the bow, even longer than the project. But you can see how much that bow makes it so cute and precious. Put those pine cones kind of popping through the bow, coming out. Let those tails come up. And you can tell we haven't even had to hide any of the words. Merry and bright with our beautiful swag right at the top. We nailed it, guys. We nailed it. Blue Merinos, I can't wait to see yours just like this. I can't wait to see it hanging on your door. You deserve something beautiful for your home this season too. And this one is perfect. Make it for you and your family, or, you know, give it as a gift, as a kit gift to a friend where they can make it for themselves and enjoy the whole process. And it comes with full rolls of ribbon, so they're going to have extra ribbon to embellish other projects in their home. It's fun, guys. I'm going to put some floral foam in my base first. It's a hollowed out
Patty
fiberglass.
says I probably spent most of that.
Okay, let's see if we can get that in there. It's going to be perfect, I think.
Jamie's back again.
Jamie, hi, me. Hey, Jamie. Great to see you. Great to see you. We missed y'all yesterday.
Great, Jamie came back again.
You're excited?
Yep.
I know.
It's me.
I would like for you to meet Jamie's son. Y'all would be
First
like
with
buddies.
Robin.
Robin too?
First with Robin.
Awesome.
And then I was excited for Damon. And then I was excited
And now Jamie's your person?
No, I was excited
For Debbie? Debbie Davis?
And then I was excited
And Audria?
No.
Not Audria? No? You don't like Audria?
I do.
You do like her, but who is your next person you're excited for?
I was before
Which one?
Before.
Hi, how you doing? Hi, Teresa. Hi, Kim. All right, let's see if we can get this in here.
What? Kristen.
Oh, Kristen, I'm glad you had a blast. Oh, sorry, Kaya.
I can't even talk here, and she's asking me to leave the comments.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kaya. I'm sorry.
It's like yesterday.
They can't really see too much of
Like
you, but they
yesterday.
can see whatever you're doing right there with your sticks.
Stick!
Stick!
Stick, 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 stick.
Oh my gosh. Okay. My foam is sticking up a little, but I think we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna get some Spanish moss and go around it. Let me get my moss container. Since we're on a tight schedule, we've got to do the live sale.
Glee, did you just add an arrangement? I'm a single boot looking to straight up lol. I'm glad you're doing this tonight. What does that mean?
She said she just did an arrangement in a single boot that was straight up, and she's glad we're doing this tonight.
Oh, I thought she said she was single.
No, I know you didn't. That's not what she said.
Oh.
In a single boot. This is not a dating site. I'm telling y'all, she's
Well, what
trying
is some-
all over again.
No, I'm not. I am not.
Oh, man. Okay.
Glee, I'm
I'm glad.
home. Bed stuck with the flu.
Who got the flu? Oh,
Patricia.
Oh, I'm
talking.
sorry, Patricia. Yuck. So yuck, Patricia.
I got a good question for you. How long have you been making wreaths?
Okay,
Or been watching Keleas channel, Damon's
ask
channel?
one question. Just ask one at a time. Let's start with one.
How long have you been watching?
Or how long have they been making wreaths? Let's ask them. How
Yeah.
long have you guys been doing wreaths as a hobby?
And whoever gets the best, they have to type in
There's
school.
There's no best.
The longest.
Why would they type in school?
Because they want more information about school.
Dawn
If
said,
they don't, do it anyways. That's
No,
my
what did
new
Dawn say?
keyword.
She is single. I love it, Dawn. I love it. That's hilarious.
I am 10.
Kaya's 10, going on 37.
Yep. I'm older than her. I'm older than my own entire
Oh,
mom.
good. I'm just 37. I love it.
Wait, you are?
No, silly.
No, you're 40.
Yeah. You said you're older than Mom, and you're 37.
No.
You need to work on math again?
No. I'm older than you.
Who
I'm
else
100.
is here? Tell them hi.
I've been making them for 2 years.
Dawn has 2 years.
How many more are you? 18?
Dawn's got to keep. She's doing great.
Kai, you made me feel better singing to me.
Oh, Patricia Crockett. I'm glad,
Oh,
Patricia.
yeah.
How's the house coming, Patricia? Hope it's coming along well.
The nights are cold, the days are warm. What's old?
Someone type that? The nights
No,
are
no,
cold?
that's me.
Oh.
Someone type that down so I can say that again.
Oh my gosh. Vicky's here from Ohio. Hi, Lisa.
Hey,
Oh,
hey.
well, read the comments then.
I am, but you're not letting me.
Keep reading them. Remember, we're on a schedule.
Sailor sister.
They call each other Sailor Sisters.
Oh.
I don't know what it means, but we just
They're
say.
they're Sailor Moon sisters.
Oh, is that what they are?
That's an animation.
Okay, that's probably it then.
Yep. If you like anime, listen
Well,
to
Kristen's been making for 4 years.
Four. Everyone, we have four.
Yeah. It
Anyone
doesn't
five?
matter though. It doesn't matter.
Anyone five?
It
And
does
I want
not-
to know
Kaya.
which Halloween costume the dogs would wear.
Which Halloween costume did Ari wear, Kaya?
Dinosaur.
Tell them what kind of dinosaur.
A Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It was not a Tyrannosaurus Rex. It was a.
And
It had 3 horns. What would that be called?
Trinoculus.
Oh Lord, you are just failing.
I don't know about dinosaurs. I only know how to divide.
Triceratops.
Triceratops.
Oh Lord, never mind. All right, we're gonna put a little eucalyptus in here to get this party started.
Law means laughing loud, sweetly. No.
Love means laughing out loud sweetly.
No, laugh out loud. It's LOL means laugh out loud. And if you said lols, that's laugh out loud sweet.
Oh, okay. Okay, I like it.
Patricia Crockett says, Clee, it's finished.
The house is
And
finished?
moved through the longest of 4 months of my life, and we're both still alive.
Oh, good. You didn't have to kill him.
What?
Well, you know, when you move and stuff like that, you might have to kill your husband because it's so stressful. It's so stressful.
Kathy Ryder says, I saw you try them on. It was hilarious.
Oh, trying on the dog costumes is what she's talking about. Yes.
Laura Lynn has been making them for 1 year.
Loretta? Okay. Awesome, Loretta.
Teresa says, Kai, are you hanging around with Charlie too much? No, I kind of not because me and her.
Been busy?
Yeah, and we were going to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, yeah. Charlie's still got to take you to Chuck E. Cheese. I have to remind her.
Or Dave and Buster's.
Well, Grandma and Grandpa are back home today. They're back home tonight. So.
Dawn says, I love those boots.
Me too, Dawn. She did not say splash booty. She did not.
Yes, I did.
You did. Dawn did not say that.
Mary Copy says, you're not sending out a live notice anymore.
Yeah, Mary, we can't do that anymore. Facebook is doing away with that. So if you just tap the screen and the 3 little dots will come up and just tell it you want live alerts, okay?
Cold in the night and warm in the day.
Yes, Jeanette, I am putting glue on the stems. The glue pot's behind me. Yes, ma'am, I am. I am gluing them in. Because once you do that, if you use proper floral
Who's
foam,
sad? Who was mad?
it just stays right in there.
Who just put sad and mad?
Dawn, on arrangements, I generally am always going to put,
Patricia
greenery
Crockett.
first.
Wait, guys.
It depends on each project. Though. Patricia Crockett, what did she say?
Did you just answer her question?
I did. It came up on my screen.
No. No.
You're going to answer all the questions?
Yes.
All right, guys, I put eucalyptus in first. It's nice frosted eucalyptus, so it looks kind of wintry.
What are you trying to do?
What is Ari doing? Oh, my gosh. Hola!
Keleas, it's my job.
Dawn, this is a frosted eucalyptus. Oh, no, it's a box. It's either
This
frosted
is what
eucalyptus
I
or
have in
frosted
case
boxwood.
she keeps reading my comments.
Well, I get excited. I want to read a few.
Karen says, I like the boots. Some in red.
Karen, I don't know if we have any red left on the website. They might all be
Well,
sold out.
you can do this. Do this, Karen. Get some of these boots and then paint them red.
There you go, Karen. Kaya's got a solution for you. We did have them in red, too, Karen.
Hi, Tracy. Please.
Kaya, why do they want to enter the word sale? Tell them.
Sale, because it's from this song called Sale, and because you can hear the sale of the day.
No. Are you paying attention?
I forgot.
What are we doing at 7? We're having
We're having a live sale.
But it's in the new group called
Yes.
Please Wreath Making Supplies.
I thought it would. You know what I think?
So what do they need to type into the comments if they want to join the new group?
Sale.
So they type in sale.
Okay, Dawn says,
Kaya.
I need to redo my mouth. I'm saying people's comments.
I know, but we are telling them why they would enter the word sale.
Jamie says, good idea,
Lord,
Kaya.
have mercy.
And I see sale.
Lord,
Sale,
have
sale.
mercy.
And if it doesn't work if you put like capitals, do it with lower cases.
It should work
Hello.
either way. I set it up to work. It should work either way. Okay.
Hello. Jamie says, Keleas wreath making supplies.
That's it, Jamie. Thank you so much.
That's what I
If you type in the word
Jamie.
sale, it will give you the exact link.
Sale. Sale.
All right, Kaya.
Sale.
Quit yelling out sale.
They're
Now,
saying sale. I'm
Why would
saying
they
it
type
for
in
it.
the word school? What's that about?
Because it's about her school. So you
So-
visit, you get a degree.
You get a degree in wreath making.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Susan Boyles is from Arkansas.
Hi,
I say
Susan.
that because it says Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas. You got it. Welcome, Susan. Great to see you tonight. Who else is here?
Betty's here.
Betty's here. Awesome,
And
Betty.
please do not go in my comments.
Don't read your comments.
Don't read my comments.
Okay, well, don't miss
They're
any.
mine.
I want to say
I'm
hi
not.
to everybody.
Hello,
Welcome,
Sale.
everyone.
Hello, Sale.
Guys, I'm mixing up some greenery
Hello,
on here.
Sandra.
Welcome,
It's
Sandra.
fine. You're not late. We're
okay.
the one who's late. We've been late a couple.
We've been late.
We've been late. You know why?
Why?
We're too late to change the name of what we were calling it.
Oh, we forgot to change the title of this project.
Houston, Texas.
Somebody-
Lucy.
Lucy's from Houston. Tell Lucy where we live.
Houston.
And what's the city we live in?
Sugar.
Sugar Land, right? Right out southwest side. Lucy
Dawn,
knows where Sugar Land is.
Rachel
for sure.
says, I'm not getting the link. Try it again.
You're not getting the link, Rachel. Let me see if I can post it.
Jamie, quick question. Did you get the link?
We can probably post it here. Hold on, y'all. I'll post it. Oh, no, that's not the right one, is it?
Keleas, beautiful. Okay, one thing.
That's
go
not the right group. That's
Go to this. Go to Keleas Blue Marina Buds, okay?
You can go there too, but we've got to give them this link. Here it comes. Copy.
Copy.
And then we can probably put it right here.
And then you can pin it. I got it now. Just paste it.
Here, I'm gonna paste the link, okay?
Okay, and then send it,
And you hit enter.
and then I'll pin it.
So this is the group,
I know how
guys.
to pin it. I know how to pin comment.
Okay, go ahead. This is the group. Kaya's pinning it. That the sale's gonna be in. There you go. It
Right.
came up perfect, Kaya. Good job, Kai.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. She hates when I do that, so that's why.
No link? Thank you, Jamie. Now you do have a link. There you go.
Did it go?
Oh, she said school, right? Did you say school?
Oh, if they type in school, school should be working.
Yeah, school should be working. Near here. Hey, Christina from Georgia.
Hi, Christina. We are working on our little boots
Oh,
and adding some
Jamie
regular
got the link for school.
Aw,
Watching from Austria, from down under.
not Austria. Say it again.
Australia. But
Thank
I
you.
say Austria.
Well, that's a different country. Or
Well-
what? You have to get it right. 2 different places.
Well, that's how British
You
say
know,
it.
Austria is where they had the hills are alive with the sound of music.
What?
You've never seen The Sound of Music? Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Oh, well, we're going to have to watch that this year. It's a Christmas themed. Well, it's not exactly Christmas themed, but
It's like
we
when you're
call
watching
it.
Be Our Guest twice in a day, and then you're like,
Guess.
guest, be our
guest.
guest. There's
What's
some
our
pie
service?
and get some pasta. That's when you see it. And have the great
Really?
stuff. It's not delicious. Don't believe me, ask the kisses.
The kisses are the dishes.
Don't believe me, ask the fishes.
Ah, you'll be swimming with the fishes.
You'll be swimming with the fishes if you
All right.
follow the
I'm going to go ahead and tie a little bow to put in these guys first,
If you do that.
and then we'll keep building around the bow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put my boots out of the way for a second.
Boots.
Karen shared the love. Thanks,
Boots
Karen.
slash booties. They're called
the-
booties.
The what?
They're called booties.
I'm just going to do a little 3-loop bow here.
Not like the booty butts, but like the booties. Like
Excuse me?
No, they're called booties.
What? I'm afraid when you open your mouth, what's coming out of it.
Booty,
terrified.
Like booty, like treasure.
Oh.
Oh, you think I was crazy? With the sock.
Karen, I don't know what's up, Karen.
With
Karen,
the
I don't know what's
sock.
up with that.
With the sock. With the sock of greatness. After my sock.
All right.
With the sock.
Let me see if anything. Let me look in here. The growth tool.
Okay, I'm missing some right now. The next post is coming. Save.
I'm putting it back. I'm putting it back.
P.S. You want to unsubscribe? Press stop.
They can. They can talk stuff.
In the salutation pronunciation, Virginia is the base of the mountains.
Dawn, she's gonna try. She is gonna try. Okay. What was the question you were asking?
Says,
Since there's a lot of people on, new people, you want to ask them your
Myrtle
question again?
Beach / Conway SC. Is that Scotland?
Myrtle Beach, Conway, South Carolina.
Ah. Bless Moo King Jar.
Oh, Lisa Lee is sending you something special.
Yay!
Yay! You're reading. We're gonna have to
Kaya's
work.
off in a world lull. Again! Like yesterday. Or the day before.
Oh my gosh, Moo, we just got it, Renee. We just got it.
Moo, you keep missing Lisa's comment to me.
That was the one you just read, though, about the Bless You Kleenex coming.
What?
Lisa's sending you a surprise. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to put a little pin in the back
Stephanie
of there.
Roof says, that woolen ribbon? Is it?
Oh, Stephanie, it is.
It's wire, I thought.
Yeah.
Isn't
It's
it
wired,
wire?
but woolen, she means like the texture of it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's juicy.
Lisa Lee Tomlin says, LMAL.
Yes, you know what that means.
Patricia Cockett. Kaya, Lisa Lee Tomlin made something for you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that because I don't get on her page. I wish I had my own page for my stuff, but no.
We can barely keep up with our own pages.
Oh, and that's why we have my stuff.
All right, let's put
I used
this
to live
little guy
in Myrtle Beach. Now I'm in Beeffoot. Fort.
Before, oh Lord.
Oh, Beeffoot.
Let me
A
help you read it.
beautiful foot.
Oh.
I'm working on Fox Candy Apples.
That's
Let
me.
you see your back.
Faux.
Faux Fox.
That means fake.
Faux Fox. Faux Fox. Dawn says, how old are you, Kaya? Again, I'm 10.
10?
Do not ask me that question again.
Kaya, Dawn did not ask you it earlier. Don't be sassy. I mean, I know you think this is YouTube, but it's not.
Well, this is what I'm asking. Don't ask me that again.
Rude, Kaya. Check yourself. Keep on reading comments.
Someone can ask. And then someone can answer.
Well, people come on in the video at different times.
Renee.
Renee.
Renee. Please do not correct me.
I'm trying to teach you how to call them the right names. Do you like when people call you Kea?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I just correct them by saying it's
Kaya.
Kaya, not Kara.
Ari, what are you into? I'm telling
She's
you.
in a bottle of wine.
What happened to when you didn't care if I was live, huh? What happened?
Because you were mean to me.
Oh, you decided now that I'm mean, I'm mean to you, you're coming into the videos.
Yep.
All right, I got my
Correct.
little bow on. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more pine
Showing
in
my
around there.
revenge. My
Revenge. You're going revenging on me?
Yes.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, yes.
I know it.
Might be
Okay, what was your
Wreaths.
question? How long have y'all been making wreaths, right?
Yeah.
Only a couple people answered. We need to know.
Come on. That's what's behind me.
Okay, if you need to go in, you can go in.
Alright.
Are you and Ari going in?
Nope.
Okay. You
Because
got an
know
injury.
me.
Ari,
How many?
what are you chewing on?
She's chewing on one of those.
Oh, she's
bags.
got a roll of ribbon. Can you go help me out with that?
Ribbon attack! Ribbon attack! Everyone stand up!
Whoop! Don't let her attack the ribbon.
Everyone get ready! Whoop! Everyone attack!
Oh
attack!
my gosh.
Attack!
Attacking ribbon.
Hey, don't
Teresa.
don't
Yeah, exactly.
No, don't
Exactly.
get that ribbon. You first
She just-
steal my wiffle biffle ball, and then you steal my ribbon. My ribbon.
Oh, that's crazy, Teresa. Telling you. I'm gonna work a little on the back too.
Isn't that like everyone's house?
Everyone's house, what happens? They have rolls of ribbon that their dog's eating? I
Yep.
don't know that that's normal everywhere.
Yeah,
But-
it is.
Around, probably with our group of people, it will be. Okay, look, some people are answering. Linda says she's been making wreaths a year. Awesome,
Kai,
Linda.
it's a shame that you are so shy. No, I am not.
It's a joke.
Oh.
Tongue in cheek.
Oh.
Get it?
I started in 2014. I didn't have a crafty bone in my body before that.
Oh, yeah. Lisa has been crafting like a maniac now.
She's a maniac.
Maniac.
Oh.
And she's dancing like she never. Oh wait, she's crafting like she never crafted before.
Yo.
You know what Charlie says?
For me.
Inappropriate thing. I'm not gonna repeat them.
Yo ho,
Kai.
yo ho, crafting a work for me.
Okay.
We cook and we swing.
Somebody else is new.
Lucy's
Lucy's never made a wreath. Lucy, you just like to watch?
What?
You gonna try one, Lucy?
How about this? You just go on the pinned comments.
You're gonna tell Lucy to join school, huh?
No, not school.
About to go to the live sale.
Yeah.
Honey Bunny's
Hello,
here.
Honey
Oh,
Bunny.
Honey Bunny, thanks
You
for
came
coming.
back finally.
Ooh, we needed you,
Hey,
Honey
Hillary.
Bunny.
Hi.
We needed you.
Uh-oh.
She has a roll of ribbon. Can you assist with that?
OMG, that nose. Well, if
She
you've
has
seen
a
the
roll of
nose, you
ribbon.
should see the eyes. That kind of
How are
look
we
like...
doing, Daddy? What? You need a photo of it. Okay, we'll use your phone because you can not put it on. It's fine.
That's ready to go.
I was going to use that in something new we're teaching in design school.
It's already.
It's ready to go? Okay.
Yeah. What do you want? You
Casually
got a sock.
and presents only for you, 20 plus
You
years
got a
after my
sock?
game watching you.
Yay!
Is this, whose sock
Dawn?
is this? Is this Mummy's?
No.
That's Kaya's sock.
No! Let me have my sock. Thank
Oh my
you.
gosh. We have socks moving. We've got...
What do you want?
Socks!
You're jumping on me and then you run away.
Okay, we have how many minutes to the live sale, team? We can be live for 15 more minutes. So we have...
Well,
How are you doing on the live sale then?
Good.
I
pretty
am
good?
thinking of a word.
Okay.
Okay,
And you
let
gotta
me go
guess.
make one.
It's something that is
Let me go
in
print
this
things
live
out
video.
and get
Like,
it ready.
you could do floral, you could do any of that.
Okay, you're thinking of a word. They're going to guess a word.
And
but
I
in the
sent it
meantime,
a couple times.
are
I
you
did.
answering questions, sir? I saw a
Yep.
question come up.
Hi from West Georgia. Hello.
Oh, you missed it. It's up a little.
Hello. Dad, say hi.
Hello.
Are you guys having a sale?
Yes,
Party's
we are.
outside. Tell her where you have to go for the sale.
You have to go into the link that
And what do they type in the word? What words do they type in?
They type
The
in
word on the board. Do you see the word on the board? You can look on the
sale.
screen.
sale.
Yeah, type in the word
But
sale.
the sale doesn't work, so hit that pin comment.
Well, I don't know that it's not working for everyone.
We'll
Or
try
hit the
it.
pin comment. That'll work. That works fine.
Hot mustard on my finger, Sailor Sister Stacy and so
Oh, because
recently
they put mustard on their finger when they get burnt. That's like what they use. Isn't that weird?
What ribbon were you looking for?
No, we weren't
You
looking
said
for
you were
ribbon.
not working
Ari
tonight.
was chewing ribbon.
Oh, Ari was chewing ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But she
Patty says I'm going to take a shower. Be right back.
Okay,
live
Patty.
Sale.
We'll see you back at the live sale. Over.
Or you could just be naked in the shower,
may.
just doing it.
That's an option too, Patty.
Yeah.
Shop in the buff.
Shop in
I don't know
shop
where
in the shower.
Uh,
That's our new saying. Shop in the shower.
I can't
Someone
say
put
I've
that on
never
there,
done
and I will pin it.
I'm working on my shape a little, guys. Some of the stuff was a little too long. Could you have a?
Thank you,
Can
Kate.
I just do my video, family? I love
Stacy
y'all.
says I assume.
Neon's on.
But you have a conversation going while Kaya's. I'm trying to be all
I'm trying to
professional.
help Katie right now.
Katie.
Kaya's doing really well. Good helper. Sorry if I spelled your name wrong. You did it.
Thanks, Kaya. I mean, thank you. Who said that?
Okay.
Kay. Thank you, Kay.
Okay, you did it right. Just add another name to your. Just add another A to your name, and you did it.
Oh, that's right. Just she got it. She knew. I think.
I could actually. Lucy Brown says, "Do you want me to scream it or no?" It's in all capitals. It says like that.
What? I don't see it.
It's up.
What did she say?
I plan on being naked in the shower. Lol. Wait, you don't put
She.
shopping in the shower for soap.
Hey, it works.
Yep, that works.
Not on par.
I hope it works.
His brothers look clear.
We were shopping for Kaya's.
Kaya.
I'm gonna get Ari.
Do you have the red boot? Do you have the boots in red?
Uh,
K.
we're not
This
sure
is
if we have
the
any more
easiest
K.
way. If you can't find them, get the brown boots and paint them red. There's your problem. Now you're finished.
Charlie, I mean,
I need to
see,
remove
for
one
you-
boot, right?
Yeah, you need to take a boot out of inventory because I've just made it.
Hey, Dad,
One
is
of
there
these
any
boots-
red boots left?
No.
Oh,
No.
oh,
So
sorry.
that means buy one of these and paint them red.
Red boots are gone.
Boots. Bye, Felicia Boots. Bye, Felicia Boots. Felicia
Oh my
Boots.
gosh. So much going on. So much going on. I'm gonna try to put a little
Just
more.
K. Just buy one of these and then paint
How much
them
time do we
bright
have
red.
before the live sale? How much time?
It's 6:31.
It's 6:31.
Stacy
We got
says,
this. We got this.
I've been working, making a read. Hello.
Do you know Stacy has been implementing all of her business training, and she has some pins on Pinterest that are rocking.
Really?
Yes.
You know what pins I
So
like?
proud of her.
FNAF pins. It's Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, like pins on Pinterest where she posts her. Do you go up on Pinterest and look at Five Nights at Freddy's pins? Is that what you're about? Oh.
I used to do it on my grandma's Snap.
Yes. Oh, because Grandma loves Pinterest, doesn't she?
She's like, oh, Pinterest.
She does it. She loves it.
Patricia, I love those booties.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Okay.
booties. Okay,
Here's the
I have
back.
picked one word from this whole entire thing, and I said it a couple of times.
Oh, you've picked.
Guess
a
the word.
Oh, you picked a word that is a secret word. You want them to guess it?
Joni says Kaya ... is the best entertainment. So if you get bored over here, you not get bored over here.
Thanks, Kaya.
Oh, it's frozen.
I'm glad you're here for me. Just in case any of my followers.
The boots are made for walking.
Uh oh. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh yeah, they are.
Patricia Cockett says, okay, I'm not saying Stacy's comments.
Oh, I don't know. It might be acting weird, Patricia.
Stacy says, thanks, Coach. I'm excited for the original. Over 150,000 seconds over. Stephanie says, boots.
Boots.
Joni says, boots.
They're guessing. Is that your word?
Patricia Cockett says, I love that song.
So, is boots your word?
No,
No, oh, it's not boots, guys.
not boots.
It's something
Stacy
else you
says,
said.
I have a synthesis burn, and then she does ha 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 emojis and hi.
Stacy's got a burn. Patricia's got. It's that time of year when y'all get the fling in that hot
Oh,
glue.
burn a tree, oh, burn a tree. You burn your hand and burn a tree.
Alright.
And you burned a little boot of yours. You might burn your finger. Oh, burn a tree, oh, burn a tree. You might burn your boot.
There she goes, y'all.
My boot is covered with socks like material that's green and stripes. Should I put the round it? Is your word mom? No.
Her boot is covered. Say it again. Is that her burn or her boot?
Her boot is covered with socks.
Okay.
Vicky said, join with
My boot is covered in a sock like material. It's green and red stripes. I put white fur around the top. Should I use all greenery? Oh, Dawn, if it's really bright red, I would go with
Vicky says, okay.
some
this
cute picks too,
one.
like
Oh, sorry.
maybe some fun, like an elf pick or some candy. I'm answering one question at a
I'm
time.
trying to do this.
Okay, go on to Vicky now.
Vicky!
Kaya's
Well,
gonna answer Vicky.
it's fine if you're late. You just think it's the same one, and then you go into that same one, watch the whole entire thing, and then come back.
That's right. It's no problem.
Patricia Crockett says, just like Harper Alley, sing the movie. I do not know the movie. So I'm just going to sing nothing.
She just knows the songs. She doesn't know where they came from, Patricia.
Stacy says, sorry, working girls got to stock my shop.
Boom. Boom.
Patricia Crockett said, Stacy! I did that in that way because I wanted to.
That was awesome.
New comments. Right.
Okay.
Charlene says glue. It is not glue.
Oh, good guess, Charlene.
Mary Jean says trying to get on the sale, can't get on the
Silk
sale to
Shag,
show
please.
on.
Okay, Mary Jean.
Go to the pinned comment that I did.
The pinned comment has the link for the group that the sale is
Yes.
going to be in.
Tip: lavender oil is the best thing for burns.
Ooh.
Takes the sting less than 2 minutes.
Ooh, Renee.
Pure lavender oil.
Sweet, Renee.
Dawn
Go ahead,
says
sorry.
okay.
All right.
She says sale.
Okay.
Patricia Crockett says,
What?
Stacy, I haven't even started law.
Uh-oh.
Stacy says, love kiss, love kiss, love kiss. That's kind of disgusting.
Kaya.
Girl, you got bigger things working on moving into the house, girl. Lisa Lee Tomlin says, Patricia, what the heck are you doing with Raid Sister Top Fan?
Ooh.
I'm figuring it out too. Because wait, is Lisa?
I need a little bit of,
Kim says cute. Okay.
Thanks, Kim.
Donna says she sounds just like Charlie.
Oh, yes, she does. Don't encourage her.
Stacy says big kiss for you, Kyle.
Oh.
I don't like kisses, but I still.
You lie.
You know what I like? You know what I like?
You
Chocolate kisses. You can give me one of those.
You like kisses from Ari.
Well,
I've seen
because
you
she's a dog.
take a
She's
lot
not
of
a
kisses
person.
from Ari.
Well, because she has a tongue. A wet tongue.
She's adorable.
And because she's my dog.
That's right.
Come on, Ari.
She gives you double, triple kisses.
Yeah, more than you, Mom.
Hey, Maria.
More than you, Mom.
Tanya, the boots are available on our website, Keleas.com.
But you can't get the red ones.
Yeah, the red ones are sold out. We have the brown ones.
And one thing you can do is just paint them.
Kaya's suggesting paint them if you want them red.
Alexander says, heart, heart, heart this. And Lori says, hello from Wisconsin.
Hi, Lori.
And
Welcome.
Kay, I think that's your name. I didn't see it yet. But we got these from our shop. Our shop. So go to Keleas.com. Okay?
Look, Laura wants to know where we're
Joan-
from. You want to tell her?
Houston, Texas.
That's
right. Wait, Mom. Let me say the one thing.
Don't take them to our house
Wait.
today, please. Don't pretend.
Houston, Texas.
I need
blah,
Twix.
Chicago, da, ba, da. Hazia, ba, dia, ba.
yeah.
And then you have to search 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
That's our address.
Thanks, Kaya.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're
Kamaya
welcome.
reminds me like my 12-year-old granddaughter, when she was lived with me wide open.
Yeah,
world.
Dawn, wide open. Wide open is a great description.
Wide.
Dun, dun, dun.
La, 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 la.
So good, so good.
Arlena says, hello, ladies. J-A-K, Mom.
That is Yaximas. It means...
Dun says, paint your world, lol. Heart, heart, heart. That's
Oh.
kind of disgusting, too.
What?
You know why? Patricia Cockett says, Lisa, I'm special, lol.
I
And
think
then-
she is.
And then Claudia is watching.
Watching. Do you want to recap what we got going on here in a few minutes? Tell them where to go.
Go to the pinned comment
And join us over in Keleas Wreath Making Supplies. We'll have a live sale of a bunch of new supplies that just came in. And
press
but
share.
that's not here on this page. It's over in a new group.
Sandra, if you press share and that does not work, go to the pinned comment, okay?
Yes. Thank
Cameron asked, is pine cones your world?
Oh, is your word, Kaya? Is pine cone your word, Kaya?
No.
I'm trying to guess it.
You guys aren't getting it right. I'm about to say it in 2 seconds.
Can you give them a hint?
Well,
Give them a little hint on
it
your word.
starts with a B.
The word starts with a B. Okay, well, her word starts with a B. See if y'all can come up with it,
Definitely
guys.
Ruth, we gotta give up. What is your secret word? I gave you hints. Use it wisely. And I said it like 1,000 times.
Oh my god.
So pay attention what I say.
Uh-oh.
You just keep listening to her. Alright, Patricia Cockett. Ask Dale, he's telling you how special I am. No. Patricia Cockett says, Stacy, Lisa Lee Tallman, you're both special.
Aww, y'all are sweet to each other.
Nicole says, I joined, but it stays pending.
Okay,
Sandra
Nicole,
Ham
we'll
says,
let you in as soon as we get done.
When is the live sale? 7.
7 o'clock, Sandra, just
Pam
after
asked
this.
Bumpkins. Charlene, it's not boots. I said
Not
that.
boots, but it starts with a
Karen.
B.
Black white snowman hat on the sale tonight.
Oh. I'll see if we can do it. Yes.
Boots is not my word.
Boots is not your word. They only have a couple seconds to get it before
Alright,
we're gonna
10.
be done.
9.
Oh, she said
8.
buttercup. Is it buttercup?
No.
Boogers, Lisa says.
No. It's just
It's
disgusting
another
as
word.
it.
You guys, I'll give you a hint. I'm guessing it's another word for treasure. Let's see if that helps. Let's see if that helps anyone. I think you could guess your word.
No, not Kathleen. No, Carol.
No, they're not getting it right.
No, Beverly. No, Jackie.
No, huh? No.
You have 10 seconds. 10. 9.
Well, they have a 30-second delay. You have to give them more than 10 seconds to get your word.
20 seconds. Bye, Malvia. Or
Malva, okay, great. I'll see you in the live video.
10. 9. No, both of those are wrong. 10.
Bounty.
9.
Close. Bounty
8.
is close.
7. 6. 5. 4. No. 3. 2. 1. I'll type it in the comment. Someone got it right!
Who got it right first?
Booty!
Lisa said brush.
Booty!
Annette got it right first. Good job, Annette. Good job.
I'm gonna pin Booty.
Do not pin Booty.
Booty.
She's a mess. All right, guys, we had fun making this together with y'all. This was a blast. We used the boots, some of this frosted or woolen ribbon, not frosted.
Booties.
These are not booties.
They're booties. They're pirate
Lisa,
booties.
she would never pick out blessing. That would be way too sweet. But they turned out really cute. We put a little ribbon on every side. We made them good to go around. So this could go on a side table. Put a little bit of twigs at the end. All of this stuff is available over at Keleas.com. Thanks, guys. It was fun to make with you. Hello, Blue Marinos. It's Keleas. Are you ready to make this Christmas tree? I am. Let's get in here and let's get started. I've got some beautiful pine that's wispy. I love that. Then because of this having a bit of a rustic feel with the red and the snowflakes and then the tin, but then we've got the cute little glitter snow on the edge, it's perfect to bring in a pick like this where we've got the berries that are made of the wood, and that kind of brings in the metal and the wood. You feel the texture? Yeah, you feel the texture. That really matters. And then this will help bring in the pretty snowflake color also to the base, and we've got some white pine cones, because when we have this big contrast of white, we need to pop the white, but we also need the red up here pulled in from the star. So that's kind of a no-brainer on our picks and sprays that come in here. And then we pulled a ribbon, and we're not going to need a whole lot of ribbon. We're going to use a nice little section of it here. But you see here, this ribbon is perfect. We have the red, we have the green, we have the white. And the reason this works so well in this project is it's burlap. And so it has this neat texture, and it gives it that rustic feel. The first thing we have to do is prep our base. And I have already put a little glue on his wing nut here. We're going to use some Gorilla. When you put the tree together, he has a little wing nut on the bottom. And if you'll just pop in a little Gorilla Glue, it's going to make him more permanent and set up ready to go. Now, if you want to make it for yourself where you can, store it separately, then don't do that. Have it wherever you can screw in the tree. So it might be easier to go in storage. Now, I'm making my pieces to sell. So customers generally want it come ready to put out. They don't want any instructions. They want to just take it out of that box, unwrap it, and be like, ta-da! So I try to keep it really simple in something like this, okay? And I'm going to keep it in one piece glued together. You're going to need a little bit of floral foam, and if you've never used floral foam before, it's the kind of the foamy, it's a harder foam, it's not sandy, and we use it. It doesn't work with real flowers. It's not going to hold water like an Oasis foam. It's more dense. And we're going to use it to put all our florals in at the bottom. Now, the idea is you want this small enough where it doesn't show, but not too little, because then it becomes brittle. So nice little chunky. This is kind of a 2x3 chunk, to give you an idea. And you can see when I put those on the base, they'll be perfect right there at the bottom. Now, whenever we're attaching to metal, I'm going to clean the metal if you can. With alcohol would be better than my hand. With alcohol wipe. But I'm also going to use some Gorilla Glue. We're going to put a little of that down. And then I always put hot glue first, mixed with it. And between the two, I usually get a really nice, stable base. So I'm going to pop that on there. And then I'm going to get my electric skillet over here with glue in it. All right, so I'm just going to dip these puppies in. And we're going to find a nice flat surface here. And we're going to put one on each side and just let them going. So in design school, they're very familiar with this procedure. I mean, it's a very typical of how I would start off a project. I'm just always sharing all the tips and tricks that I've learned in my, this is 27 years of creating and having my own business. So I'm always wanting to make it easier for you, okay? Whether you want to make for yourself or you want to sell, just making it super easy for you, like having the supplies available, having a clickable supply list so you can just come in and learn right along with us. One of the first steps in my projects is I'm going to green out a base, okay? And that doesn't really change in Christmas time or holiday seasons. I am using this very long pine. Now, there's all kind of rules of design that I teach in design school, and I have my own techniques and tricks that I use as well. But basically, we want to put the greenery in to create the perimeter. And that's what I call it, creating the perimeter. So I'm going to start by breaking this big pick down. Now, this is very typical. You're going to take something large and cut it and break it down. I'm doing that right now. Okay, I'm going to break it into two sections to kind of start. And then we'll start to break it down even more from there. But I think sometimes it's easier to work with and kind of look at my shape. So I generally would take my piece and put it up to there and be like, okay, that looks like a good distance. So if I wanted to go up that high, how much stem do I have to leave? I hate picking machines and I don't use them. Nothing personal, picking machine company, but I don't like them. So I'm always, before I make too many cuts, I'm looking at my distance that I need. Okay, I'm weird. I've been doing this so long, I've got a lot of weird things. But I've also sold wreaths for a living. So I didn't just teach classes. I didn't just sell supplies. I actually sold wreaths for a living. So some of my tips and tricks are just because I've sold lots of them. And I had to learn how to do it quickly and how to teach my employees how to make them fast and be able to turn over things fast. So that's why you see here, we're going to do a little measuring before we cut. Okay, so I've got one nice longer piece to come out on the left. All right, so I'm going to put these over to the side, and let's get us one longer piece to go over to the right. So I think I'm going to use these two here so we get the same kind of distance. That might be a little bit longer, but I'm going to trim this one here. And then I'm going to just rotate these. So every design has a transition point, and that's something else I teach in design school. So you have to learn, where is a transition going to occur and how am I going to angle those pieces out? So whenever you're doing your own project, think about that too. How am I going to have these pieces angling out? So I'm going to start here with my longest pieces to go in to set that perimeter. We're going to go into that foam. We've given it a little time to set up. I'm going to come right in and we're going to push those in. Let me scoot this little pot over a little bit and make sure she's in there good. Number one's in. Now I'm going to go on the other side and do the same thing. Okay, give it a little glue. Watch those needles. We don't want to get burned with that glue on them. All right, let's bring this in. There we go. So we got a great start. Now, depending where you're going to put your tree will depend, you know, how much you want to save for the back. I'm going to use mine just flat against a wall and make it for a flat type of design where I don't have to have a lot going in the back. So we're going to work all towards the front. So the next thing we want to do is kind of pop in these pine. We're going to take this pine and kind of cut it down a little. I'm going to cut this into 2 pieces here. So I get 2 nice picks from 1. You can even do 3 if you want. It's amazing what you can cut them down. A lot of people don't realize you can come in the middle, you can cut down some long needle pine and make it into a couple of sections, and it still looks super cute. So we're going to do that with all of these real quick. Cut them into 2 or 3 sections because we want to fill this in really nicely. All right, let's do 3 out of this one. Okay, and then we're going to start to kind of fill in a little bit around the edges here. All right, let's bring it in. Push it in right there. There's one kind of coming low. And when you cut them, you might lose a couple needles, and no big deal. Just kind of pull them off to the side. All right, let's bring this one in here. Pretty. Let's go over here on the left. So we're getting some nice coverage. Bring this in. And let's go over on the other side over here with this one. So we get this nice wispy pine. And I love long needle pine. That's really nice quality like this one, because then you get this pretty wispy look. And even I feel like we could probably, this comes out pretty far. We could probably cut and steal a little from these. Just get a little fullness down below. Just take a little out. Like grab a little bit of it and you'll never even see it gone. Perfect. Okay. Yep, that looks great. I'm going to use these little wispy pieces on the end too. So you can do the pattern you want. We're just working from the center, working out, really watching our transition so we have that clean look. That's something I preach in design school every week. Keleas Blue Merinos are like, okay, Keleas, we get ya. We get ya. We think we got this. Okay. Now I'm going to put these to the side. We're going to use these to fill in as we keep going in this process. And we're ready to move on to the next step. Before we put any of this in, I want to go ahead and get my bow front and center so that I use my space really wisely in the design. So we're going to make that next. Now this bow is just going to be a freehand bow where we're going to take our ribbon and work with it really simply. I need probably about a 14-inch tail would work fine because I don't need it coming off the base too much. So I'm just going to take that and twist, and I'm going to build my bow up from the back. These are about 5-inch loops. Take it up to your piece. Decide if you want them bigger. I'm good with starting maybe 5.5 would work. Come in. We're going to twist it in the center, and we're going to keep building up. There's a loop on either side. If you want a really simple bow, you can stop there. We're going to go a little bit more. We've got a loop and a loop, and twist it. Come on over. So this is 4 loops so far. If we wanted to stick with that, that's how 4 loops would look. That looks pretty cute. Let's go one more. Let's go one more loop on either side, like a little short one in the middle. That'd be cuter. A little baby one. You're so cute. And twist it. Just keep piling those loops up. You can get the bow maker out. You can make this a whole lot fancier, but I'm just making it really cute and simple. So everybody can do this without having any special equipment. I'm going to have a little bit of floral foam. Okay, you can use a wire. I'm going to use a cable tie, whatever's easiest. I'm going to come down the middle, get some pressure here, and then we're going to fluff this dude up once we have a little pressure to get everybody where we want them going. See how cute and whimsical? I love it. Make sure your twists are tight. If you didn't get them quite tight enough, you don't have it too tight, you can fix that. There it is, a super simple, cute bow. I'm going to take and make a little, add a little floral pin to the back, or you can make one out of a piece of wire. This wire might be a little heavy, so I'm just going to use a regular floral pin. They're like little U-pins like this, and they work great to hold moss. We use them to go in the back of our bow right here because we're going to pin this bow in to the base, okay? You could also have taken and used a wire and wired it to the tree base. You don't have to have anything too special. I mean, I want you to make this project without stressing about having all the right tools when you first start. Don't worry, just work with what you got. And this one has that little green center, and you know what? That's fine for this design. It matches, it looks fine. It's gonna go right in the middle. We're just gonna let it go and show, okay? I'm gonna come in the back, and now I'm gonna add some glue to the back of my floral pin. And one of the reasons we're putting this in first is so we can get into that foam and mount in right here. And I'm gonna kind of tuck that around the side. Now you see how cute it is? Isn't that adorable? Now let's take these tails and do something fun with them. I'm just gonna dovetail them, pretty cute. Kind of let them poke out here. Just make that little V cut, and just fold it in half, and just cut up towards the end of the ribbon. And you cut on the fold, so that way you always get that little V, all right? Let those fly out. You can curl them up too, and just have so much fun with the curls. So once that bow is in, we can kind of know where it's gonna go. And the whole point of putting that first was so we can put our florals around the edges. So we're going to use this fun piece, and this one we're going to do a little bit differently than normal. Instead of cutting it out in sections, I'm literally going to pull this one down. Like every little wire is going to be separate because we want to kind of spread it around our design here. I love these snowflakes, and this is one reason I picked them out, because they're glittery, but they have a rustic look too, which goes so good with this tree here. All right, when we get down to this last pine cone, I will take and trim it off because it's a little thicker wire. And throw it down. Don't throw it down. So whenever you trim a bush like that, or you trim it down, you got to get the tips of the stems neat, because if you don't, you just have glue everywhere and a hot mess. It's a great way to get burned. Usually when you get burned, it's because you're being lazy. Ask me how I know. Because sometimes you're tired and you're like, I don't want to cut that paper off. I don't want to cut that paper. But you do. You have to trim that off and get it neat and clean, okay? So I got my little trash pile sitting over here to the side. I've trimmed all that off, and now, you know, if you need to pull off some paper, pull off some paper. But we broke that down into little sections. And then we're going to divide that up into the pieces that we have. Let me move my berries to the side, but we've got some little branches. We've got some cute pine cones. We have 3 pine cones, and we have 2 little sections of the snowflakes. And the reason we want to break everything down is so that we can set it up equally on our design, and we can use the design principles that I teach in design school. You can use them when you're putting this together. So we're going to come out to the right over here, and we're going to put our first piece. It's a little of the pine cone. Oh, that looks great over here. Pulls in that creamy look. It's got a little glitter. I love it. Now I'm going to come over here on the left with the other side. Bring this in. I just hold my base as I'm putting everybody in. We're going to kind of, how about we have this one kind of come down? I'm big on not things being all matchy. It's okay if they're a little bit different. What's most important is that you get the shape right when you put them in. And that's something I teach in class to help you learn, you know, where every piece is going. But they don't have to be identically matching just because we have it in the center. Now we've got our little white twigs. I'm going to hold on to these for a second with our other greenery. We're going to come back to that in a minute. But I do want to get my snowflakes in. And I'm just going to take my little snowflakes, and we're going to kind of go between the bow here and let them kind of come out and break the plane of that bow. You know how much I love that. Let's have another one on this side. That's super cute. We could totally leave this like this, but I wanted to bring in that touch of the green and the red that's on that star. So we have that in the ribbon, not super cute, but we're going to bring in this country berry to do the same thing. So on this one, we're going to take it and we're going to cut it instead of just tear it down, at least to start. We're going to cut a couple of longer pieces. So I'm going to start by cutting it right here to kind of have a longer section going on, and then cut it right here. Okay, so I'm going to have 2 pieces that are a little bit longer. This one we probably will break into separate sections. I'm just going to put it aside for a second. And I want these berries to kind of branch out into the pine. I get really excited about things, we call it breaking the plane of other things, and I don't like things stuffed in. I want them to overlap, and there's a lot of consideration put in when we're like overlaying it. So I'm going to bring it in. We're going to go right here. So think about when you're building your own designs, like think about how am I layering things in rather than just shoving more in. Sometimes less is more with the proper placement. That's why I like to teach you that in design school, and we've been really focusing on that so that we could try to make pieces that are a little less expensive but still look like our customers need to pay us a lot for them. We want to attract the right customer. I'm a big believer in that, and when you do that, it really helps make it easier to do this as a business. See, this looks so pretty, and they're not exactly identical. A little higher, a little lower. You want to close up? Look at that. Isn't that cute in there? I love that. So now we're going to come in and we're going to take our last couple of berries, and I'm going to just tear these down so they're going to be a little bit shorter. This one could be a little bit longer if you wanted it longer. I'm going to use these kind of towards the base, so we're just going to tear them and then trim them. And this is what I'm talking about, trimming them, get that nasty part off. Yeah, and let's put these in at the base. If you've never done wreath making or crafting as a stress reliever, I would encourage you to give it a try. You know, buy a kit from a creator, and you don't have to go out and invest in a ton of supplies when you get a kit. You can just start with something and see if it's a hobby you like. And then if you start to like it, then you can branch out and do more and experiment with more things. But just try wreath making or floral arranging. It is a fantastic stress reliever, and it is a great hobby. You know, when you want to pick up something new and try something new and something fun that you've never done before. And we're here to support you in your journey. I'm a big believer in crafting for relaxation as well. Okay, we've got our pine that's left. Now, I talked about breaking the plane earlier, and that's what we're going to come in and do now. We're going to bring that greenery from the background to the foreground, and we're going to let that really shine here. We're going to let it shine. Okay, so I cut these out into some more baby pieces, and we're going to tuck these in. But this is looking super. I love it. And I hope you feel like this is something you could try without a whole lot of special anything. You can use a glue gun, guys. You can even just push this all in and not glue it. It would stay, it would be fine. It just wouldn't be permanent. It would wiggle loose, you know, the next year. But if you want to just try it out, you don't need anything except for that foam is the only thing you're going to have to go buy. And you are going to kind of have to glue the foam down because otherwise it wouldn't stay. But you can use your glue gun. All right, I'm going to keep popping this in. I like to add stuff in that bow because that bow needs to be popping. When I start singing, that means I'm excited. Don't knock it till you try it, people. Don't knock it till you try it. And if you're here to troll me, go ahead. Coming on the other side. This is so cute. See, breaking the plane of that bow a little, coming in there, letting it overlap a bit. I love that. Let's go in this way. Oh, popping it in, yes. That one all of a sudden just popped in. Talk about popping in like it. Let me go one more here to the right. And then the only thing left is our little white twigs. So let's get those out next. I'm going to pop this one in. Just want to hear it crunch into that foam. I'm just going to hold on to it. There it goes. Perfect. So cute. I love these snowflakes just coming out of the bow. They're so adorable. All right, and the last piece we've got is the twigs. We filled in with the greenery. Now we got our little white twigs left. And let's put these in here. I love twigs. You can do a number of things. You can take and curl them, and I use my finger or a glue stick. You can kind of let them kind of curl out, and that's super cute. Let's put a couple of those in. I'm going to just come down here with the greenery, kind of work wherever there's no white already. And you might just curl the tip, you know, just let it kind of be like, hey, I'm out here at the party. Come on in here. Yeah, let's top. Oh, that looks good. Let's bring some more to the bottom. You got to find the right end. Here it is. Like what they look, we cleaned them up so good. I couldn't tell which the top or the bottom. I'm gonna come down here where this pine is. Pop this one in. And hear it crunch or redo it. If you crunch it into that foam with the glue, it'll stay. Okay, that's why I'm a big deal about hear the crunch. Hear the crunch. Okay, cute. I'm gonna come over here. All right, and then our last one, I'm gonna have this one kind of curve out and curl just a little bit, like boop, like it's just starting to curl. See how cute that is with those pops of white? I'm gonna let this one come over here, and I'm actually just gonna glue that one to that pine so it will be up high. Look how precious. Such a fun project that you can do with your family, or just kind of hide in your craft room and make it for yourself. Pop this in your Christmas decorations, slide it in. Your honey bunny will never know that you made it. And when you tell them, hey, look what I got, you could be like, I made it myself, and best of all, I enjoyed the process. And if you haven't liked, subscribed, and followed, if you've watched to the end of this video, please do that, because we are here to support you in your floral design journey, and I can't wait to inspire you to make your next project. So I'm Keleas, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, Blue Merinos. Go have fun with flowers.